I'm Jessie.
I'm Stephanie.
And we are the CatHair Stitchers. And we're here with Flosstube number, I think it's 6.
6. Yeah, it is, I think.
And we're two Milwaukee cat ladies talking about our cross-stitch adventures here on Flosstube.
Yep. We are a little late to the game. We're busy January.
Oh, chaotic. We were supposed to film last weekend, but my husband and I had norovirus, so nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
You're feeling better though, so
Yeah.
that's good. And everybody's doing whip parades, but so far we both felt like we don't really have a large whip list. Like pretty much every time we record, we show you all of our whips pretty much. So there's maybe like 2 missing, and it's not a big deal. We'll show them again one day.
Sometime.
Whenever we work on them again.
And we've been doing like 2 past finishes at the beginning of every video each. And so a finish parade would just be a repeat of all the finishes that you've seen.
Yeah.
We have more to show, but we'll just do them a little at a time.
And maybe, because like we're such a new channel, maybe like next year it would make sense to do something like that. We'll see.
Goals.
One day. We'll decide then. No pressure.
No pressure.
No decisions made.
So we have a lot to talk about because it's been so long.
It's been like a month.
I should say Stephanie has a lot to talk about, I think.
Well, I didn't have as much going on as you. You had a lot of family plans, like family came into town and like just you were sick and like it's just hard to stitch when that's all going on. So I'll start. My first, this is a one that comes back every video, I think. This will be her last viewing.
Her last viewing.
Yep, I fully finished.
Oh, the frame looks so good.
Thank you. Nora Corbett's Trigger Treat. No, it's not Trigger Treat. I was called
Halloween
Trigger Treat. Yeah, Halloween Fairy. So I got the frame at a vintage store and took whatever was in it out somewhere just in the closet and put that in. So I really...
Where are you going to hang it?
She's going to be seesaw. So I wanted to show her, and then I'm going to put her away in my Halloween bins in the basement, the decoration stuff.
Nice.
And I'll probably put her in like the main room.
Like the built-in area.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I like her. She was fun. I had a whole day of finishing. I finished like 5 things in one day, I think.
I love
and this was
sparkly spider webs. Yay!
Yep. And I remember you had helped me talk about the frame bit, and I wanted a black frame, I think, and I wanted it chunkier, but I ended up...
It looks really nice and delicate. I like it.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, it was someone's custom frame, so it's like a nice quality.
Fabric looks really nice. Well, not to brag, but I did some beading too.
Ooh. Don't mind me putting this up on a shelf so that the cats don't go.
I just finished a mill hill.
Yay! Hey, it counts. It's beading.
And that was just the cabin. It was hanging on one of our plants. We couldn't put up a tree this year because we have a kitten. And so... Cats.
The cat.
Cats. I just bumped another cat. And so I just did black felt on the back. And it's actually I don't know what you call it, that fusible stuff. Where you iron. I just ironed it on, peeled it, put the felt on, ironed it on, and then cut it out. And then the extra beads are the hanger.
It looks really good.
Cozy cabin.
I really like the swirl and like of smoke or whatever it is. And yeah, it looks really nice.
I'm not convinced I actually followed the back stitch. I was just going.
But it looks good.
Going by feels.
And don't diminish it. It's still really cute. I really like it. It's work.
There you go. So that was my first.
And I really like your hanger. You did the beaded?
Yes, the beaded hanger. It's the first time I've done that.
I haven't done it yet either. I really like it. I really like the effect. Did you do a pattern?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was like one of them is brown, and so I didn't want there to be like chunks of brown.
Sure.
So it's brown, blue, and white from the extra.
Nice.
Extra beads.
Really cute.
All right.
Great way to use up those beads.
And those sticky mats.
Yeah.
That you had me get that one time when we were at the store.
It's called
life-changing.
A tacky bill or a tacky bob. They've been called both.
Yeah.
I think it's a bill now.
It's just like it feels like a makeup case. You put it up and it's just sticky and you can pour your beads out. You can keep them like one of the bags on one side and one of the bags on the other side for mill hills if there's 2.
And it's nice because it's sticky enough that if you close it, they stay on the mat and they don't
they don't.
That was awesome. And they're easy to get out and everything. All right, next one, fully finished. This one it's past its season too, but that's okay. Counting
But you had it done in time to have it up for the season.
I had it out for a few days, like Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve. I had it up, and I was really happy with that. So this is Counting Puddles, Santa's Moonlit Ride. I don't remember what the fabric is or anything like that. This has been a repeat.
If you want to know, just send a message and you find
just comment. We'll say what the fabric is. It's 18. No, it might be 18 count.
I thought it was because you were doing 2.
Yeah. And then the beads aren't like, there's no rhyme or reason to it because they're meant to be French knots. And so I just kind of put them approximately where they should go. And the French knots weren't in a perfect like square.
Anyway, so pretty.
I love it.
The beads look so good.
Thank you.
Spark.
I do like the bead choice. Little shine, little shimmer.
I love the ones on the harnesses.
Thanks. Those look good. It's like little bells.
Yeah, they do.
It was my intention at least.
Me too.
I'm calling it that they do.
It does.
Thank you. Okay, that's one going up on the shelf, so the cats don't go on it.
My next one I don't have because I gifted it, but I did finish Gentleman Badger. So Stephanie will put a picture here. I finished it in time to give it to my sister-in-law and her husband, and they loved it. And I found out that actually her husband's sister, so my sister-in-law does some cross stitch too. So she like knows how much work goes into something like that. And I found out that her husband's sister also does cross stitch. So she knows from being around it. And so they really appreciated. And it's the Fine Frog stitching pattern. Loved it.
It was really cute in that oval frame. And you finished it like...
Yes. And I won the kit. And I have like enough fabric and floss that somebody could do it again if they wanted to. So I'll just pass it on. I know you don't have enough.
I don't have enough products.
Kit it up.
Ready to go. I haven't even brought any of the things that I purchased to this episode.
Yeah.
Too much problem. I will show you, but we'll show one
separate haul video.
Yeah. It would have to be its own video. We don't have time.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Yeah. Okay, I finished.
You did so good.
Post-Christmas finish. This is a Counting Puddles.
Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. You cut something around and it's perfect.
It was, okay. I'm in love. I love it.
Pretty.
I don't even want to put it up. I want to put it up all year. I love it so much. So that's a Counting Puddles because, like you said, we're a Counting Puddles stan account.
Yep, this is what we are.
So
not sponsored officially, but
no, not at all.
But if anybody wants to.
Okay, it's called Squirrel's Bright Winter Night. It's on 32 count fabric flare. I think it's snow on aqua. Now, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like aqua, but that's what the tag said.
So, yeah, because the dots are all part of the... Is it printed?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's that fabric flare is the printed one where it's like white on the back, even though it's not. I actually really enjoyed stitching on that fabric. It was really nice.
And the trim looks so good.
Okay, so...
And the back looks so
it's a little... I was like,
okay, keep talking.
And it's like a little bit furry. Okay, I went to the store and got matching fabric for it, especially. I went to the store and got the trim, the red. I didn't have any red in my stash. It was a whole thing. It was the day we were meeting up to stitch.
Yeah.
And I spent the whole day going from store to fabric.
Store to class.
Yeah. Just kidding.
I know, you were like, does anyone need anything?
Yeah. But this was, okay, so I went down the rabbit hole. I had in the past, and I stopped because it was like very overwhelming, but I went back to watching some Katie Strachan. Now, I don't want to say it's overwhelming. She's just so talented, and I felt like I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but then
I feel like everyone who goes down the rabbit hole becomes a perfectionist, so I'm staying far away. I'm staying far, far away.
But, okay, so she had a tutorial, and I can put it in the comments or something, or in the show notes or whatever, but there was a tutorial on finishing around ornament. And I'm not trying to say I followed it to a T, but I did it was like she did a really nice job explaining it. I didn't use all the materials that she said to because I didn't have them. I just used kind of a version of what I had. And I did like stitch
the
outside edge, and it does
make a difference.
It honestly does.
I believe it.
It's crazy.
So neat.
But I did not stitch this trim on. I glued the trim on. So I stitched the two pieces together. You know, you like take your you're saying and whatever. I can't use words, but love it.
Love it.
Absolutely.
So cute.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Proud of him.
Proud.
That was like a big thing. Anyway.
My next one is a finish, but not an FFO. It's my Dracula Stitch.
Oh, it's so good.
So I went and saw Nosferatu on the Sunday before I had to go back to work with my brother and his wife and my husband. And that day I just worked on this. I was like, I gotta finish it. It was like 2 weeks after the stitch along ended, but that's not that bad. I kept along pretty well.
No, you did a great job. That's a lot of stitching.
Yeah. So
I think I've seen this since it's been.
yes, I think so. After, I know I sent a picture right away.
Yeah.
After we got back from the movie, I did the back stitch.
I really,
Stoker
yes,
1897.
this back stitch looks really good. I like the font choice
Yeah.
that she made.
So good. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And if it's a weird size, I think because I didn't do it on 14 count, I did it on 16.
Sure.
So it's 8x9, which is not, so in an 8x10, it looks a little strange because there's a lot more room on the top and bottom than there is on this, like it's not going to be even.
Sure.
So I either have an antique frame
Sure.
that's not in great shape that I thought maybe I could try cutting
Oh.
and just gluing, like,
And like
and tacking it back. Yes.
Like
So I'd
the corners.
So I'd just be taking an inch off of the sides and then putting the corners back. Or,
And you have a miter.
yeah,
How you could do it.
I could.
Or try it.
Yes. Or I also had the thought that I would get one of those, like fake book boxes. You know what I'm talking about? They're like cardboard and you can store stuff in it and then finishing this as a top. So it's like a book cover.
I like that idea because it is on a book.
Yeah.
It kind of been.
Or maybe like a little banner. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? There it is. This is Stitching Book Club. Dracula.
It's really cool. Well, it is really cool. I like.
fun.
It's not a crazy color palette, and
No.
it's really effective.
I mean, there were like, I think 4 or 5 reds, and then like 4 or 5 grays, and 3 tints.
It's pretty. I like it. It's really cool.
I like his little.
The borders are like insane. Oh yeah, his mustache. Is it a mustache and fangs?
It's looking so good in the, I think they're little backs.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Or no, they're little like fractional stitch.
Yeah.
Fangs. It looks really good for back here. Maybe I'll hang it up.
Yeah, you should. 100%.
But that's my last finish.
I have one last finish. And he's sitting behind you. I don't think he saw him.
I haven't. That's why you're saying it. Like, Bobbin sitting to the, oh, you look so cute.
So that's Stacy Nash.
Oh,
Bobbin.
I love the fabric.
It's a little scrap that I found of Rifle Paper Company in my stash, so I just used it. Why not?
Love him.
I do too. I like the red.
It turned out so good. You did a lot of finishing over a break.
That was one of the day I did the 2 frames. I finished him. I did something else and I don't remember what. I think it was related to quilting.
So cute. I like the color you picked too for your flower.
Thank you. So I want to do the pair, where he told me the scissors, but one day.
One day.
More of a later. But I love him. I want to do more of the animals. I just don't know. Like, he's so, like, petite and tiny, and I feel like the other animals are kind of big.
They are big.
And I'm like, I don't know if I really want that big. I like the little critter.
Yeah. I wanted the skeleton one, but I was going to make it into a cat toy.
I feel like that's so much work for a cat toy.
But remember, I was going to just do it on black Ada and just stitch the bones.
Yeah, that's right.
And do it. Maybe it'll be a little kicker pillow.
Yeah. Put some little catnip in there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I think
That was a lot of finishes.
yes, we did good. Yeah.
Okay.
You have more whips.
I could start. I started one and I'm not that excited about it, but it's because here's why. I started it on the full moon, but I started it and I started stitching and I got like 30 minutes into stitching and then norovirus hit.
Oh.
And so I'm associating it now in my brain with like 3 days of puking. So sorry, anybody. But I started I was inspired by all the people who are doing full moon. Yeah. Stephanie from Cross Stitch the Globe is doing the bell pull, the Tiny Modernist moon phase bell pull, and they do that every full moon. And so I'm doing Night Garden by Una Buena
Pizza? Una buena pizza?
Una buena pizza. I always, it comes out pizza.
Is it piezza?
I think, okay,
Pizza?
I think she speaks Spanish.
Um,
I thought it was Italian, but I think she speaks Spanish. I'll do some research, you guys. But una buena, not pizza.
something.
But it's called Night Guard. It is going to be a really long
Oh,
piece, and it's just all little pixely, just like motifs. So I did the moon on the full moon, even though that's not a full moon. And then some of those, and it'll be cute. It'll be fine.
cute.
I'll work on it.
it's so cute.
I had ideas to like maybe split this up and do it over the whole year.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do one a day.
Yeah,
Is this
but
the pattern?
I wasn't excited about it after picking. So sorry, you guys. Sorry, anyone who has had to deal with norovirus. It's no joke. It was
really sick.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. But
I like it. I really
yeah,
like that.
so it'll be really cute. It's got little foxes and bats and all these little garden creatures too. And
Is this 20 count, did you say?
that one is got my cheat sheet. 16 count black Ada.
16 count. Okay, I see there's 2 strands.
Yes, 2 strands.
Probably cute.
A little bit.
Really, yeah, a little bit more dense.
I mean, part of it was that piece of fabric on 123 Stitch was $5.99. This piece of fabric was $5.99, so that was
kind of
part
hard
of
to
why
say
I
no.
picked 16 count. You
Yeah.
know, like it. They seem like they randomly change. You know, like I don't know if it's based on demand.
It's almost like they charge more for the higher count. Maybe
Yeah.
harder to make or something.
I don't know. Or
you
way
need less of
something. Do people want to stitch on 20 count black Ada? I don't know. But this one's 16. So night garden, it's really cute. I'll work on it
Very cute.
on the full moons and hopefully not think about sickness. And these are I made the flash strips.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember you did show.
Yes, I showed this like
This has felt all very familiar.
Yep.
Like, I've already seen this. I remember, like, finding a picture of this and editing
Yep,
it
so
into...
either.
Yep.
That's that one.
Why don't we talk about the one we're doing together?
Oh yeah.
We're doing a stitch along together with another friend.
Yep. Our friend Sarah.
I have
who's probably the first view of every Flosstube
Yep.
of ours.
At least the first comment, I think.
She found a pattern from Nath Nolu on Etsy.
And I've seen some people doing this, so it's...
Andy from Exo did her Hey Exos.
Yeah.
It's called Christmas Party. And she was like, I really want to do that. No, I think it's good.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
I think they have a seasonal. They have
Yes.
several seasonal
There's
ones
like
that have those like characters kind of.
And so we
Really
got
cute.
together at a real cute coffee shop. And we made these floss drops too for my Christmas card
We did.
after our last Flosstube. So
That was so fun. That's like forever ago.
it feels like forever ago.
Because it was before like Christmas.
Yes. And so I have a baby star.
Yeah.
You have more done on yours.
I really don't.
Sarah's like almost done.
Yeah, she has a
She's a
really
monogamous.
big start.
She's a monogamous stitcher.
Yeah.
What is yours? Oh, yours is on that really
I'm not-
pretty-
It's I only had like an eighth and I got that squirrel
Yeah,
and I'll get this on there.
that's awesome.
And so they were not so fitting.
Fabric layer.
It's a fabric flare again. I want more of this. I think they have other versions. I just really like
Yeah.
the color blue. This blue. So this is my little start.
And this one is,
Oh, but you have like the cat face
I do.
and it's like very. You can tell mine's like.
if you combine the two,
Yeah.
right? You can see his
Mine, you
scar.
can see he's like it's like a little haunted cat right there.
Yeah.
Floating face.
But you've got
His scarf.
the bones in. I've just got empty space.
Yeah.
And this is a friend of ours at a estate sale. Got this like really old
Minor.
Zweigart by Kirschner's, which I didn't know was in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Oh, sounds about right.
Yeah, amazing. But anyway, it looks really old and it doesn't even say what kind it is. It's definitely
Count or
an even weave. We don't know what count it is.
We thought 28 because it's kind of large.
Yes, the stitches seem really large, but
Hopefully we cut enough.
it's like a peripherally. That's true.
I think.
I very confidently chopped this piece.
Yeah, I think
not
it'll be
knowing,
fine. That
not
counts.
knowing what count I was stitching.
I think it'll be fine. We can measure later.
Oh, I never thought of that. It's okay. I could just like Frankenstein some more because it was a full fat quarter. I just
Yeah,
cut
you
it.
had a big piece.
I brought the full fat quarter to the coffee shop and cut it.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I did
At the coffee shop with some
my
craft
with my
scissors.
ruler.
Did you have good scissors?
Nobody thinks it's tiny.
Oh my God, I love it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
clearly it's not, I didn't hem it or anything.
Yeah. So we're doing that together. It's fun. But
And
I don't think
Stephanie made us one. So mine is in this beautiful Christmas bag.
and I use like a complimentary for me. I really
It's so pretty.
thank you.
The panels with the animals. My gosh. So nice.
When I went to get, actually no, I
The inside is so
that it's on a scrap fabric too that I had from a project.
pretty.
I think I had enough to line all of it, and then plus more. It's like poinsettias. Poinsettia.
I think that's what people, I was like, that's what the fancy people say.
Yeah.
I always say just poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
We have
is
cats.
American. Yeah, and I know.
But
But I like the fabric.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
We did go see, I just hit. Sorry. We did go see the Milwaukee Domes. It's like how'd you describe the domes?
Like a
Giant arboretum? Like
Yeah.
thing? Yeah. They have like hundreds of varieties of poinsettias at Christmas. So pretty.
Do you have
You want it?
I only have 2 left, so
I think I have two.
thank you for the left.
2
or 3 left.
Sure. Let's do this one.
I'm excited for all of them.
This one is Bad Vibes. I didn't even put the. Yes, I did. Wow, Bad Vibes.
You're practically done.
So close.
Holy crap, you're almost done.
I am.
That looks so good.
I really am.
Backstitch, just
Yes.
backstitching.
So I've got to
Oh,
figure out
gosh.
how to put initials in the year in here. There is
fun.
this flower border continues up,
Ooh, fun.
and then backstitch everywhere all the time. But I'm 98% done with the full crosses. So the annoying thing is now there's like 2 crosses. There's like 2 here and there. It's like confetti everywhere.
A lot of start and stop.
Stop.
It looks really good. Yeah, I love the color of that fabric.
I know, it's
Everything pops on it really well.
Okay, but here's my question. These white things,
Yeah.
in the model stitch, the fabric looks more gold and less yellow. Can you even see what's
I
going
can
on
see
there?
them. I think you can definitely see them with the light.
Yeah, okay. Because I was like, should I use a different color?
No, you can see
I
it.
can see it.
Is there going to be backstitching with it?
Not on those. Those just stay
It's like a
that.
key and a bone and
And a rose,
Oh, you can't tell it.
right? You can't tell it's a rose.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I was like, maybe. Or maybe it just stays white. Mystery stitches. There's a big spider web that goes here.
Yeah, leave
a
it
little
for
bit of
now. I think
backstitch.
I think it'll come together.
And then there's other
Really good.
like rain, snow, backstitch motifs, like Quaker motif kind of, like different stars and flowers.
I just can't stop staring at it. Yeah, you have one little,
Yes. So there's a bunch of those.
like this little guy. Yeah.
It's mostly 310 left. Although the backstitch is in all the different colors.
Do you have backstitch in the sparkly at all?
Yeah.
That's really fun.
I do.
That's DMC something.
Light effects DMC, not my favorite. But I have a lot of little flowers backstitch.
I love the little whiskers.
The whiskers
Light
and that.
effects.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's very
Little subtle, got the bat in, which is why I was saving it towards the end. Yeah, so it'll be really fun. It does look really fun.
It looks really good. I love it so much.
So hopefully
it
the
looks
next
like
time we
it's
see it,
already to me, but like
Yeah.
obviously there's just little details that
I-
don't enhance.
part of why I have to figure out how to put my initials in here is because I counted wrong, and so this isn't the right size. And
Backstitch it, right?
well, there's a whole alphabet that corresponds that is included with the pattern that are cool letters like these, but in that size.
Oh, tiny.
Oh, so
Okay. Well, it looks really good.
yeah, I'm excited.
No matter what you end up doing with your initials, it'll look good.
Oh, there's just strings out of it. Thank you.
I really like that's Bad Vibes Only is the name of her
Yep,
shop,
Bad
right?
Vibes
I
shop.
like her. She only has like 3 patterns, but I really like the plant one.
Yes.
But
Yes.
so I'd have to like really be ready to invest. Yeah. Looks good.
This was I like more work than I thought, I think.
Yeah.
A sampler.
But
I did start it in the last day of sampler September.
oh wow. I'm going.
September 30. 1st, 30 days has September 30.
30 days.
I use that a lot.
I know, I do too.
Use that one a lot.
All right. Books Are Magic by County Petals.
Ready for it?
Only have Beetle left.
What?
Yes. I have
Blew
not.
through that.
I have not shown you any updates purposely.
You guys, I haven't left my house in like a week. That's why I haven't seen anything. Oh, it's so pretty.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I was working out last night. We were watching Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and I did all the backstitching pretty much in that time, or a lot. I finished it all.
So good.
Thank you.
How do you figure out how long to make the back stitches?
I go by where it's going to meet, where it looks like
Like a
it's changing the count, like the angle of the line.
Okay.
So like it'll go like up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's going up 1.5 over 2. So then I'll anchor it there and then I can change kind
I'm
of.
really good at that. Yours looks amazing.
I've done a little bit more backstitching. You'll figure it out. Yeah. I really like the fabric. Remember I hated this fabric for a little while? I love it. Now it's on my dinner. And especially in the light. And I love it all came together on the end. There was a little while. So like, I don't know if I like this.
So where are the bead going?
The beads are going to go in these like little holes.
Yeah.
And the moon and the stars.
Oh, cool.
And then I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's all these little lines.
The majesty.
That was a bit of a lot to do these like lines through here, these blue lines. In between every one of those little connectors is a bead. There's lots of beads around like the outside edge.
That's cool. Oh, this color looks so good on that fabric. The green.
It's not at all the color for a fabric. This is picture this plus 14 count Ada Gothic, I think. Remember, it looks tie-dye, and it does, but when you, I don't think it will when it's like framed and everything. I'm gonna frame it.
Yeah, for sure.
I really love it. Do you want to do it?
I do, some point.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like,
I do at some point. It's
one day. Well, I'm almost done.
Counting bottles stand
To pass on the pattern.
It's just I like it.
I didn't love. I start with the book. This book.
Yeah.
I started with the flower, and then I went right to the book, got the book over, and then I kind of put it down for a while because it was boring.
Yeah.
But once you're done with the book, then it's better.
Absolutely.
Because it's just stitching white and then stitching gray, and it's not that exciting. So I kind of like.
I see it better. Vegetables. I see it better at backstitch, and then I'll tackle some.
I can talk you through it a little bit on there, but you can kind of see. I didn't follow like necessarily what she did, but it looks similar-ish. But
yeah, she did like one.
If you look at hers, she does like every 2 she's stitching it on here. I did not do that. Mine's random. It's just based on when I see it changed.
Yours looks really good.
Thank you. Everything else is called for, and I am changing it up just like with Santa's Moonlit Ride. These are all French knots. I'm going to do white, like beads, iridescent white beads. And then in the moon, there's colorful French knots. I'm just going to do all white beads. Because I like to keep it simple. But love it. Highly recommend that. And I just did the DOC, and I don't think you need to get the fancy floss to make it look cool.
No, it looks beautiful.
Really good as is. She picked really nice colors.
Yeah.
Really vibrant, like neon-y colors. You're up.
The next one I didn't get super far.
You got some good,
but I got I think I might eat something behind it. I got a couple of ghosts.
I love the ghosts.
A ghost and all of these, also like all these mushrooms, everything for and then the ghosts on the moon. And I wanted to get okay, so she's the center, and then this is as far, so it's a circle, and so this is the edge. I wanted to get to the edge over here. And so I am 33% done with the tab.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really
This
good.
side, I think, has more negative space. Like there's a spider that drops down that doesn't get stitched. So like this side was pretty solid. And I don't know, we did a Cosmo conversion. It's showing up really well in this lighting. Because I was like, sometimes it's hard to see the contrast, like for the mushrooms.
Oh, no, I could.
But it's showing up really well.
I was eyeing it on your pile for a little while and going, oh, I can't wait to look at that.
It is showing up really good in this light.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to get like one of those little museum lights to live over when I put it on the wall. Like,
fancy artwork that you spend a lot of money on.
yeah, let's just get our own lighting.
Yeah. So
But I really love this. It's it's very dog haired.
What count?
I can tell it's dog hair because it's the white. It is 20 count.
Okay.
One strand. 20 count, one strand.
Oh, it looks really good. The coverage is nice.
And it's like very full coverage.
Yeah.
Which is going to lead to some of my plans this year to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because you like it.
I do. I really like this one.
It's beautiful. I love
it. Marsh Monster, Stitchcraft by Mary on Etsy. And it's a very limited color palette. And I've already color completed 2 colors.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
So I only have 4 colors to use for the rest of it.
I have to do one stroke. There was one video.
It ends up being 2 skeins of, I think it's this one, 2 skeins of this one because it's a lot of the
in the background. It's the main color that you can kind of see through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's pretty. I really love an aqua color palette. So aqua and green, blue, green, aqua. That's great. Great. It's a great color palette.
Sweet.
And the Cosmo Floss. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, I have one last whip. Do you have another whip actually?
Yeah. Just a boring one.
I made a project thing. I like this one.
It's so pretty.
Okay. I was dying over these little seals. Or sea lions. They're so cute. And like the puffins. I love the bags.
Like a little Arctic bag.
Yeah.
I like that it's a winter bag without
it was a solid. Yeah. And I was like, I'll use it all year. Okay. Oh, I gotta get my act together here. Hold on. I'm doing.
Oh.
I was planning her for, and this is a black and white picture, but it's from Nora Corbett's Patreon. But it is the Silver Swan Lake. It's small. It's very small. It's only like 60 stitches by 60 stitches or something. And I have a very, very, very small start.
I love it.
It's like not even a start. I did this funny. Look at it. It's nothing.
It's a start.
It is.
Okay.
It is. I just don't want to start beating.
Mental effort it takes to figure out where on the fabric.
And all of the color
Get
palette
everything
is
together.
just
Oh, it's gonna be so
white and
pretty.
gray. That's it. Yes, to gray. And that's like, it looks black enough, I think, right now, but
The 3/7 no way.
yeah, it is. What the hell?
I'm
The gothic in you.
I don't remember what I ate last night for dinner, but 3/799.
And she's got the first time I'm using a little, I don't know if you can kind of see it, a crystal, which I haven't used one before. Oh, it'll
It's down below.
yeah.
Crystal treasure.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Why is there 3 of them? Can I have one?
we're going to get you one.
Wait a minute. Okay, this is upsetting me now. Dang it.
Can we show that part?
Me too.
There's 3.
What? But like,
I think it would go through with one.
oh, that irks me. Well, hopefully I can just get more.
You could even get any 2 that, do you know what I mean? Like you can make it, they don't understand chandeliers, you know what? Like the 2 on the side. Slims.
Does it say 3 on there? It probably does.
No, it just says 1. Crystal treasure.
Yeah, that's me just taking the list to the store. This is when we were going to Black Cat.
Yeah.
Not the pad.
I do remember you bringing that. But 1 would go to me also.
It's in the trash. Away. Trash.
Sorry.
No, I'll either decide. I'll either just put 1 in, which I think will look
Or
really
2
kind of
other.
stupid, or I'll just order more and add them later. It just won't be finished this quickly. But you know what that means?
It'll show up in more floss tubes? No.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, it means like I have to either go
Put it in
shopping,
an order.
and it can't. That thing can travel alone.
I have to get fabric. So
Okay, so can we go down?
yeah.
Okay, because I
need fabric.
need fabric. I've purchased a lot of stuff that needs fabric, I'm totally kidding. And I have like a little scratch off thing that I got, like a stamper,
Okay.
gotta use that.
Yep.
Well, it's
like a discount thing.
yeah, a little discount. Okay,
Amazing.
that's my last one.
My last one is the one that I show every single time because I work on it every Sunday, and it's not going to be done until summer.
Yeah.
It is Carolyn Manning Orange Blossom from the Bouquet collection, and I am halfway done.
Oh, it looks really stunning.
So here it is. Halfway there.
Wow, it's so good.
Yeah.
I say that a lot.
So I'm trying to finish a quarterly, and now we're at the exciting point. I'm taking a couple weeks off because I finished early,
Yep.
and then I'll start. The third is quadrant.
It is so delicate that it is, I don't know,
It's 20 count.
it looks very like Mediterranean. I don't know, I love it.
upside down, but
Up, sure.
yeah, it's looking really good. I did sub one of the threads to be like another yellow, like a really bright yellow. It's that one. Yeah, that one. The mustardy one was called for, and the really bright one I added, which makes the border look a little bit 70s, like a 70s pattern. But
That's really good. I like it a lot. Yeah,
it was supposed to be white, and the white looked exactly like, or like a really, really subtle off-white, but it matched the fabric too much, so I had to just pick something random.
You know that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. This was one of the ones that when I started it, Erica from Black Cat Stitchery, which is no longer a thing, but Erica like coached me and was like, okay, here's how you're going to do it. And then she left me a note on the fabric that said, don't forget to only use one strand, and you have plenty of room on one side, but not the other.
Yeah, yep. I can see that though. You kind of try it.
Yeah.
I think this one will have a shorter margin, but it's like matter.
It will. It's because I think
still
this is
plenty
like a
of
little. What is this? Like a
It's like a square.
but
Oh,
it's
no,
like
this is
fat eighth. Was it? I don't know. Something.
It probably is because it looks like the size I had of that fabric flare.
Yeah, it was one
I
of those
feel like
things
the
where it was
fabric flare was skinnier.
it was a piece she had, and even though it was more margin, she was like,
Yeah. Oh, was this in that sale?
I don't know, but it was like, she was going through.
That's beautiful. Those are all of our whips.
There it is.
And now for the non-cross stitch portion of this abnormal moment. We don't normally
We did other crafting. However, I did just a tiny bit of other crafting. You did a lot of other crafting.
Yeah.
On the start.
Sure. I don't have a lot of it here because it was gifts, a lot of them. So the first one now, I bought when I got the trim for that squirrel. This trim right here. I went to a store that Bixby's. It's in Elm Grove.
Yep.
But they are like a sewing machine.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, so I was watching Katie Strachan make her wool felted ornaments. My God, they're so good. I bought that dove kit. The dove kit sold out.
I saw that.
Very expensive.
Flavors and Floss, Erica.
Yeah.
Flavors and Floss Kim.
And then she also has like an angel, but I like the goth angel. Remember, it's like she's like wearing like black. Oh,
yes.
But they're all like apparently inspired by Rifle Paper Company, and I'm like, that tracks. I love that company. So this was anyway. They had at that store. They have a little corner of the large selection of felted ornaments and felted things, and I wanted to try a small one.
Yeah.
Post Christmas, whatever. It's this kit. I'm not familiar.
Oh, it's so cute.
I love it. It came. The only thing I had to do was provide my own floss, but the beads came in it. That little like gumdrop bead and all of the fabric. And I'm not trying to say I am an expert, but
it turned out
it was so fun to do. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely made mistakes along the way that I'm like, okay, now I understand why you don't do that because it doesn't work or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a lot
cute. I love the heart.
I love how wide this flower is. I have to point out my error. Look how wide that one is. I don't even care.
The snow fell on it, and it spread out a little bit. But I like that it's not perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah.
And I like these little guys right here above the
hearts and the little like branches with them.
Yes.
It was pretty easy. I did it in like 2 days. I mean, I probably could have done it one day, but I was
Some stem stitch in there.
yep.
Yeah.
I don't like embroidery.
That's up.
It's kind of a thing where I've said I'm not good at it. And this one, it felt really freeing because I didn't like follow a path. Like I followed the picture.
Yeah.
You can kind of see, but it's not at all perfect. But I was okay with it the whole time.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. Those are my little bits.
Okay, wait, so that's all it comes in?
Yeah.
So you just had to,
Yep. You could
you
see.
had to like pattern all of the...
It's, you know what I use? Pressure paper.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have any tracing paper. I'm not buying some tracing paper for this because I don't like it.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then I just had to buy an embroidery needle. That's it. And then,
Which are
you can see, I have all my scraps of fabric.
plenty of stuff.
Yeah, they gave me plenty. I don't know why I saved it. Like as if,
You use it to stuff something.
yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna throw it away, right? And then I just went into my, like, here's my random ball of string, but I just went into my DMC box and pulled colors that were complementary. Because it's supposed to be, like, they called for, if you look on here, so, like, pretty expensive pearl cottons.
So yeah.
That are, like, I'm not saying that this is unnecessary or anything, but it's, like, $5 per skein. And it's, like, that's fair, but not if I don't know if I'm going to like it.
Yeah,
Like,
just use what you have.
Yeah.
So cute. Calico patch designs.
If you ever want to try, I'll be happy to go back and find another one that I want to do.
Cute.
And I just really like it. That's fun. Mistake I made, realizing a lot of people use like fusible things for gluing them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, I feel like you can just glue this with some glue. Hard to stab your needle through glue.
Oh,
Let's just
I
say
wouldn't
that.
have thought of that. Yeah.
I didn't think of it till after. I was like, oh, that makes sense now. But it was still doable. It was just a little bit annoying at times. But yeah, that's some. This was okay. I'll talk about another finish I had. I finished Christmas tree skirt picture.
So pretty. I saw that.
Did you see it in person?
No, but you sent me a picture.
Oh, okay.
So I'm seeing
And
exactly what I saw. Exactly what
I used the scraps to make a project bag, and so it's like this like shiny, shimmery,
wintry.
yeah. And it was for my mother-in-law, and she really fell in love with this like birch bark fabric right here. It's in these triangles. And so I just like used that as like the base, and then pulled some fabrics that worked. And then for Christmas/birthday, I gave her because her Christmas tree skirt got damaged, and then she had to she just like bought like a one from the store that wasn't like a pet special meeting or anything. So I felt like it was an okay thing for me to gift, you know.
That.
Yeah.
I only have
let's have
other crafts that I finished, and it was, I find it easier to knit when my family's around, but especially this pattern because you didn't have to do any counting. So this was the anniversary yarn that I picked up and showed, I think, on our first Flosstube, second something. It's a Malagrigo
so pretty
yarn in this Seis Cabos. And it's in the color Anniversario, which is funny because it was our anniversary.
Oh,
and I forgot it. And it's just a cowl. It's called Traveler's Cowl. I can send you the
it is pretty
link to the Ravelry, but I had to resort it like 3 times because I can't count. But after that, as long as you set up the pearls and the knits correctly, then you never have to count again. So
yeah,
that's my
the color on this is just stunning. It's so pretty,
and it looks like an oil slick.
And you did a really nice job.
Hey,
I might want it. No.
well, I actually cut the pattern. So the pattern calls for this to go like another 6 inches. And then when you wear it, you can fold it down and wear it double. But I was like, I don't think I want to do that. So I only used 1 skein. So I have another skein.
So beautiful.
I can make you a twin one.
I would love that. No pressure. You don't have to. It looks really good.
Just hit
It looks really good. I love it.
Thank you.
Yes. Very pretty.
What else you got?
I also quilted. I will talk about that. The baby blanket from today. I was at a baby shower. I'll add a picture.
Straight up baby blanket in one weekend. Last weekend when I was like Flosstube because I'm sick. Baby.
And then I was like, oh, shoot, the showers next weekend. I totally forgot. I haven't done that. So sorry if you're watching, Alyssa. It was not rushed, but it was very lovely done. Okay. This is a year-long project. It hasn't taken you a year to do. I did this. I had this done for a while, and it just makes me round. But I finally, for Christmas, I got it quilted.
Oh my gosh, the quilting is amazing.
Right? I didn't do the quilting. I paid someone to do that. But I did the top and put it together and all that. So yeah, this is my rifle paper company.
Let me stand up.
The pattern is, I have to look it up. I don't have all this memorized. I'll look in a minute. But yeah, it is a...
Is it on this here? Galaxy Twist quilt?
Yeah. It was lap size, but then it ended up larger because I put this green trim around the full, or like border around the whole thing just to make it a little bit bigger and help. Because I felt like I was a little bit amateur and it didn't feel very sturdy on the edges. So I added a little bit extra. And yeah, oh my gosh, a lot of pretty.
So all rifle paper?
All of the colorful bits are for one, like grouping.
Yeah.
And there's just so many little things in here that are so good. My favorite is that. I think that's the peacock. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll look it up. And like this square is different, obviously, because there's like extra darkness to it, and then the rest are made of like the white corners. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like this square, and then this flying geese. Oh gosh, bring it back my quilting vernacular here. Anyway, the back
is fun.
Like this bright orange red.
To mess with.
That one.
Yeah.
And it's like a perfect...
I mean, the quilting on it is beautiful too.
Yeah. I forget the name of the person who does it, but it's through... She like works in the basement, I think.
Through Patchwork.
Patchworks, yeah. But she's not... I think she has her own business. So, well... Thank you! Oh, I feel like I can use it now. I was like, I can't use it until I should.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. So I love this. It's my first quilt for me. First like big size quilt. Not baby. Yeah, it is. Okay, I have more on here.
And the other one's right here.
The rifle paper company fabric it's from like cotton and steel. That's what they're called. And it was
Vintage Garden.
Yes. And then all of the white is not really white. You can kind of see it's like flowers on it and stuff. It's a Ruby Star Society fabric, and it was winter glow, but it's not at all winter really.
No, it's
just within this family of fabrics that was like about skiing and that's random. Yeah, so that's my big finished. It's not like it took me a whole year to do. It just took me a whole year to get the final product. So I'm really happy to have it. It sits on my couch now. Hopefully, anyway.
Yeah.
I think.
Should we talk plans?
Yeah. That's all of our finished
stuff, whip stuff, and non-cross.
Yeah. And so I think we were going to talk a little bit more like about like what our plans are for the year, right? Kind of.
Yeah. I only have, I don't know if I have year plan. I know I have some couple new starts in the next few weeks that I plan-ish. Plan-ish. Okay. My planish plans. Do you want to start?
Sure. I see that I'd start laughing immediately because I've talked to you.
I can't even read that. I stitch more stash without laughing.
I want to stitch from my stash, but I've already ordered a lot.
I just came to the store,
and I'm like,
no, let's go.
I'm getting fabric for my stash that I've recently acquired.
Yes, you can't stitch it. It's got a fabric.
The swan has been in my stash for a while.
Can you start?
I think in 2024 only though. Anyway, that's my goal is to maybe try to stitch from stash.
Love it.
I have in my stash, I have not counted, but I think there's 8 mirabilia / Norcorbis, and some of them are actual, genuine, like giant mirabilias. And I'm like, I want to pick one to stitch fully this year. I usually like to do, I think, 1 a year.
Yeah.
And honestly, I usually start them in the spring because I don't really, there's no like holiday in the spring and summer that I really want to stitch. I'm not like stitching Easter or 4th of July stuff really. So it's kind of like May-ish time. And then once it's Halloween and Christmas, and forget it. Everything else goes to the side. I don't know. I was thinking about more ornaments. So I
Love
did
that.
those two. The squirrel was in 2025, I think. The gingerbread house embroidery was in 2025. I was thinking if I could get 1 a month done, that would be really fun to have.
Yeah.
And maybe not even just for me, then like gift some away.
That's cute.
And I want to actually get out some things that have been lingering. I want to work on the quilt that I showed in a previous one. That's been lingering for a while. I haven't touched it in like 9 months or more. And I want to work on the 2 projects with Teresa Winsler. Maybe get a little bit on that.
That's the fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to just do a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe it'd be like multi-year project.
Exhausting if you
Yeah.
chip away at them.
Yeah. And then I want to work on the big bird bell toll that I have. That's the only other. Those are the only other 2 whips that I didn't show. That I have. Anything else?
Okay, so I had been thinking about diving into the full coverage world. And I've been doing a lot of research. I found out a lot about 10 stitch.
Okay.
Found out a lot about dual stitch. Just like future things. That it's not just half crosses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's like very specific. It's all about what you're doing on the back of the fabric to stabilize the fabric because you're making such tiny little stitches. So you're actually going like the long way on the fabric. So instead of creating bars, you're creating like
Another X on the other.
We'll talk 10 stitch. It's not a full another X, but it's like, so instead of creating a up and like
You're going on the
up and down bars, you're going on the diagonal every time. So it's like almost like your back stitch.
Because otherwise your tension would be kind of off.
And apparently on these small, like 25 count, even weave where you're doing 2/1, it can pull through and break the fabric.
Oh.
So this 10 stitch stabilizes the fabric instead of putting tension on.
Wow, there's so much more.
So much. So been watching a lot of videos, you guys. That was probably some people who do full coverage are probably like, that's not exactly right. Yeah. But like that was my takeaway. But I've been drilling over these like $150, $130 Gecko Rouge full coverage kits.
I'll add some pictures.
Specifically, I can't remember the artist's name, but specifically there's one artist and it's very like painting style. Hers are beautiful. I picked one out that I love, but I don't even know if I like full coverage stitching because I've never tried it before. So one of my plans is I bought from 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I bought 25 count, easy grid gray Lugano.
Wow.
And I started building the flosses.
Oh, that's so pretty. You've showed, yeah.
Yes, and I think right here, see, at the point of the picture. But I bought so this is a $35 test commitment, not a $130. It's called Colorful Clouds.
Yeah,
it won't be like a perfect test, but it'll be a test. It's a pattern from Etsy that is in like a painting style. But I'm going to try 2/1 10 stitch on 25 count and weave.
Mm-hmm.
The Tam Stitch Designs, she's got a ton of these like painting styles.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So then if I like it, my birthday present to myself is going to be a $135 Gecko Rouge kit. With the mystery needle binder and the fancy box.
Yes. That way you might as well.
Right? You might as well. It was like, the first time I was looking at it, I was like, maybe it won't do the needle binder in the box, and it takes like $5 off.
And you're like, okay, well, that's not that big. Is Gecko Rouge out of like Europe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's not. That's probably also why.
Is it? Yes, because yeah. Because I thought it was in. I think that it automatically goes into Great British pounds,
Okay. So
and I thought it was euros, and I don't know.
something euro
Yes.
ish.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And then I have a Valentine's start plan. I'm gonna steal your book right here.
Yeah, that.
From the Creepy Cross Stitch book that I want to start on Valentine's Day this year, and it is Lover's Graves. So that's the other, right? I love it.
I love the trees. That's just
Yeah, and that is from the Tuscan Cardinal Creepy Cross Stitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything from there, but we do want to.
There's so many I like. But that one is a fun Valentine's start. It's big-ish.
Yeah, it does look. It's like deceptive because like
Yeah, it's like 100 by 160.
this is really small.
It's a lot of grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only solid plans I have. And then I have like a bunch of long-term projects, like the Carolyn Manning and a birthday present for my mom for July
Oh yeah.
that I just pulled back out and started working on.
Yeah, you're pretty far along on that.
Yeah, I think I just hit the halfway point.
Oh wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'll see that on.
There, that's it.
Yeah,
We did pretty good. We went fast.
we did.
Under-
I cut some
under an
things
hour.
out. I cut some things out that I was going to do. When I went back, I'm like,
did?
holy crap, there's so much to talk about.
You can talk about it next time.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll trickle it in over time. And I think we might even, I don't know if we haven't talked about this at all, but
So
You're hearing it fresh.
you're hearing it
'cause-
here first.
Yeah, and
I have
you
a
have
lot of spring
commitments.
commitments.
Yeah, that
yeah.
are in like the evenings and weekends and stuff.
Yes.
So we might not be as.
I'll make time.
Yeah, but we could even just do once a month, maybe even
Yeah.
instead of once every other. We were doing like kind of ish 2 weeks without. Yeah, I was like, what's that word?
Yeah.
Without like pre-planning that, it just ended up being like every other.
Yeah,
week.
March and April.
Yeah.
Kind of suck for me.
Yeah, but it'll be temporary and it'll be good.
Yeah.
But we'll be back in February and it'll.
We'll be
Yeah.
back in probably a couple weeks to
Yep.
show you more stuff.
We're gonna
We
have this
are-
many finishes.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We're continually floored that people want to watch us.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for
Thank
being
you.
here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you got some stitching done. We're gonna
Yeah.
go stitch now.
Yep, that's our plan. We have a whole.
We have an evening
Plan.
of food and stitching planned.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.